Hello to all you wonderful weirdos out there. I'm a random Darklink. Welcome back to this playthrough experience that I am bringing to you here in the form of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. We're picking up right where we left off, and I mean it. I mean it when I say we are picking up right where we left off. I didn't just have to go spawn back in a couple of times after falling to my death a couple times trying to get back to this point, because for some reason it, warped me in front of that entrance as opposed to where I actually got warped out. But, yeah, that totally did not happen. Anywho, first boss. Really just gonna be going right into it. The criteria that I use to judge, like, this whole, like, the design of, just like how much I really enjoyed this boss battle as opposed to others is basically the same as my mid-boss criteria. You know, the overall design fit to the dungeon it takes place in, difficulty relative to the point in the game that we're in, and if it's entertaining or not. And well, yeah, I do have some thoughts about it, just because it's yeah, I'm gonna be honest, compared to what we previously had, this, in theory, should be just fine, but just because, like, it's been a while since I played this game, I will be a little bit, trying to relearn how to fight this boss, which is Diababa, which is, really nice play on words, since it means, like, oh, hey, two in, okay, so what I'm probably gonna have to do is going to, yep, okay, so it's gonna reach far back and try to attack me with one of its mounts. So I really gotta make sure that I lock on. Opening up its mouth. That's really just the gist. It's pretty self-explanatory. But anywho, basically the same thing for the other mouth. You Z targets onto each of those. And have them swallow both bombs to bring them under, like that. Why is that? You do hear that, right? Did I seriously just spawn a bomb, or is there just like something really? Oh, that's right. It's just. Yeah, that's only the, that was a little bit of a weird glitch out. So, I don't know how we're gonna deal with that. I guess I'm gonna have to, like, get really close here. Or something. Or, yeah, wait for the monkey to spawn in. Yeah, our little guy who mooned me earlier, he's gonna be helping out, thankfully. Hey, thank you, dude. I'm gonna make sure that, no, okay. I don't want to see targets. I wonder if I have to go right to the center here. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, go for the auxiliary mouths and hope to God that I don't get hit. I'm not gonna lie, I actually do suck when it comes to, like, actually manually aiming stuff, since it's involving, like, a bit of... It exploded. Yeah, I know what I need to do, Midna, just... Can you please, like... No! Okay, you know what? That's not what I'm doing. That's not what just let me do it the way that it was intended to. Oh my goodness, this gamepad is so... Please. There we go. That's one down. And now, no! Oh my goodness, this is so bad. This is so bad. Oh, that's too much time. That's too much time. It's gonna blow up. Oh, no. Actually, That actually worked out. No, hey, let me just get the sword out. Jesus Christ, why? Why are you doing that, Link? Why are you doing that, Link? So yeah, design, from a design standpoint, like this, this boss isn't too challenging, considering you can just stay back here and, stay out of harm's way. It's a little bit of a cheap move, but, it is effective. Just gonna... Oh, why? That was... Right as it's getting up on the arc, so it's not even just about that, it's just timing. Making sure, like... There we go. Again, not very challenging, it's just a lot of, like, just needing to time it correctly. Oh, that was good. That was a good time. And now... Yeah, you could basically just veg out over here this entire time and wait for the boss to just, yeah, just while doing nothing, honestly. It's relatively easy, so in terms of just, like, you know, design that makes sense for the dungeon, like, it makes sense. It's just a giant flower monster in a forest temple. It's a giant plant thing, giant carnivorous plant. It makes sense for that. Difficulty? Again, it's not that difficult compared to the monkey we faced before, who actually managed to help us out on this boss, so it's not like there's too much of a difference there, which is kind of, disappointing, to be honest. It really is. Which is why I'm sort of, like, surprised that, you know, they didn't scale it that well. And just because of, like, just how much of, like, you can just stay back and just let yourself do the boomerang, even if you, like, mess up a couple of times. Like, I wouldn't say it's, like, the most entertaining boss battle, because it's pretty straightforward and doesn't really require a lot of thought, especially if you're a little bit more experienced in Zelda. I mean, if you're new and starting out, this might be awesome for you, but for me, it's just, like, there are much better, like, boss battles that just get me super excited and panicked and, like, in a frenzy. Which, you know, I like when that happens just because it makes me feel something.
Well done. That's what I was looking for. That's a fused shadow. It's what the light spirit called dark power. Do you remember what that spirit said about how you had to match the power of the King of Shadows? Could it really be so easy? Is this all there is to it? There's a total of 3 fused shadows. I think the other light spirits have the rest. If you want to know exactly what fused shadows are, well, maybe I'll tell you if you find the other 2. I guess you'd better do your best to find them, huh? So let's not waste any more time here when we could be looking for the other 2. I'll get you out of here. You pick up the heart container that fell out of that thing. Alright. I certainly will. And for real though, like, this game's design of heart containers is just, like, absolutely beautiful. Like, this is my all-time, like, favorite heart container design. Just on, as a little side note. Like, the way it's just made to look like a truly magnificent gemstone is just, yeah. Want to go outside? Are you all done here? I'm pretty sure, yes, I am. Pretty sure I am done here. There's not really too much to it. Like, it's pretty self-explanatory boss. Yeah, I guess I'll save. Especially since now I have an extra heart container to play around with, so that's going to be helpful. Every single heart on hero mode is going to be helpful. Heroic Konsu.
Do not think that Hyrule is now saved from the spread of Twilight. Leave these woods and go to the west, where you will find the land protected by the spirit Eldin. There you will find those you seek. But know that these lands lie in Twilight. They are now a dark realm covered by the clouds of dusk. If you set foot beyond the curtain of Twilight, you will revert to your beast form, so be prepared. Hero chosen by the gods, leave these woods and go west to the land of the spirit Eldin.
That's better. Searching should be much easier now. But, of course, you feel the need to go help the other light spirits, don't you? Well, don't worry. When you turn into a beast again, I'll take good care of you. The first thing you need to do is find the land covered in twilight. Once you do, I'll help you out. See you later.
Okay. Nice. Alright, so officially out of the woods there. I'm gonna get this out, like, all ready to make sure, like, there's no Deku Babas for some reason, even though that, like, passage was crawling with them already. But, anywho, I don't need any more lantern oil. I actually wanted to, like, get to the second part of, like, what I wanted to talk about in this video, and that was, just because, like, this game is released at a time where it's just, like, it's snug right in between, you know, Ocarina of Time, Breath of the Wild, there's just, like, a bunch of examples to really draw from in terms of, like, you know, just comparing this world overall to how this slots in terms of, like, design-wise. Because even though, once again, because of, you know, the system this was designed for, it's not going to look as pretty as, you know, just the massive overworld of, you know, of Breath of the Wild. If anything, it will be, like, the most unideal. Oh, jeez. You're certainly silly. Okay, nope. But yeah, in terms of design, like, when you're thinking about, you know, comparing this to Ocarina of Time, which I felt was, like, a little, which by now is just, like, a little bit too small, and then with Breath of the Wild's grand scale, like, and by extension, Tears of the Kingdom that added, like, a whole underbelly and over the top, like, I felt like in terms of, like, overworlds, and, well, specifically a classic overworld such as this one, like, this particular game in general, I think strikes just a really good balance between, like, having this just nice, open, wide expansiveness and just enough landmarks to really just, you know, differentiate other parts of the world. I know there is something here that I want to look for, because I can basically boomerang this out. There is a tree around here that I know has a piece of heart, like, somewhere in the trees. I'm trying to think. It is somewhere around here. I'm gonna go look around. Oh, this. You caught a male beetle. Bug fans love that golden color. Check out caught bugs on the collection screen. Oh dear. Yeah, that's gonna be important later. Also introducing probably one of my, like, just favorite side characters in Zelda, just because of how weird she is. Like, she's just a bundle of joy. And they really just nailed. Oh, crap. Birds! Dang it! Oh, God! You are certainly, No. No, thank you. Just give me the rupees, and I'm just gonna continue looking for that heart piece, which I know is on a branch in one of these trees. Where are you? Oh my god. I found you. I found you. Give me that, please. Okay, awesome. Just need one more and I have another heart container, which thankfully I know where the next one is that I want to grab. But yeah, just world map. What I typically do to really just judge basically what makes a good world map is like, you know, just the level of sameness of just like, you know, how much everything blurs together. Oh god. Unique areas, if it's like just too hard to navigate, and just the overall aesthetic. But before I really talk about that, I gotta address this character. Go no further! There is a black wall ahead that blocks the way. I thought I would deliver a few letters, but it seems impossible. I am the honorable and dependable letter carrier, known to some as the postman. Now that I have introduced myself, please take this letter and read it at your leisure. To read a letter, press down to open the collection screen and then select the letter. You can do that to read any letters you receive. Do it whenever you see fit. Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail. That voice. Oh man, the postman really caught me off guard the first time I saw him. But yeah, collection screen, gonna go ahead and do that. And look at these mails. So, post office notice. If I have a letter for you, I will approach you at high speed. Please do not flee. I don't think I'm really given a choice to, though, to be honest. But anywho, I've spent enough time here. I am going to... Please stay away from me. I had to head west toward the Twilight. And that's definitely gonna have to be something. Oh boy. I guess I'm gonna be doing like another Twilight segment. If I'm honest. Or at the very least, just like getting partway into the Twilight, but yeah. Hey! It was much closer than I thought. You remember, right? You know what this is? If you set foot in there, you might be a wolf again for quite some time. For at least as long as it takes for you to save the light of Eldin from the Twilight anyway. So, shall we try go see the light spirit of Eldin? But yeah, seriously though, just in terms of like world maps, like, I think what I like about like Twilight Princess's world map is just like there's a decent amount of discernible landmarks that would just allow each area to really stick out on its own, even though there is like an element of sameness with all the green, all the rock fixtures. There is a decent amount of landmarks that would allow you to like see that it's not really just the same amount of area. It's pretty discernible, and it's not just massive enough like, you know, Breath of the Wilds that just makes it incredibly hard to look at everything. And so like it's much more navigable and much more like bearable to really just look at and just memorize and just look at all the unique secrets. If you're going to be doing like just a massive overworld like in Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, like you are very much like just got to realize you're not going to be able to memorize everything even if you wanted to. Just really just go in for the adventure. Overall aesthetic, again, it's not the most pretty of world maps, but like it's enough to really just give you just a sense of like immersiveness that I just really wish, like, you know, the Tears of the Kingdom like editions, whether it be like that Dark World, was like a little bit more, because that Dark World is just a little too bland for my taste. This at least has just a little bit more of uniqueness, It also helps, like, you know, there's like this aspect of Twilight that is just like allowing you to have just like a little bit of a different lens just shed upon you when it comes to like navigating this world. But yeah, there we go, back into wolf form.
That's a good boy. Now you need to listen to what I say from now on. Oh, look how lovely. The black clouds of Twilight are so fetching today. I feel so much more at ease here. It looks so much better like this than those dusty old clothes anyway. So let's get going.
Okay. We'll charge forward and head to this because I really don't want to have to waste my time. Oh, that's a... Oh yeah, this is a little bit of a thing here. So he's able to just the zoom in on the faces. I seriously don't remember Colin's face being that wide though, like for real. You learned the youth's scent. Yeah. See? Isn't being a wolf more convenient? Now use the X button to hone your senses. You've begun to reawaken as a wolf, I think. So yeah, with that out of the way, you're able to like go into like the sense menu and just follow the scent where it needs to go. Oh, shoot. Oh. How do I do this again? Oh yeah, press and hold B. But I also gotta make sure. Darn it. I don't know why I feel the need to get everyone in. There we go. It's gonna be a while before I get to heal, so. But yeah, the thing I really do like most about this whole overworld is, again, it's just like, hey, there's a little bit of a gorge, but it's not too like extreme and big as like Breath of the Wild. It's just enough to really say like, oh hey, this is a discernible landmark. What's this? That's strange. The bridge is gone. I wonder if this is the work of those shadow creatures. Ah, what a pain. Ah, well, let's look for it. You, get your map out. The yellow arrow marks where we are. You know that, right? Whenever you destroy those creatures from the darkness, a portal opens that looks like this on the map. You hear me? It's called a portal. You better remember that. And in those woods we came through... Yes, that's gotta be around there. I'll use my power to take you to the location of the open portal. Pick where you want to go. Okay. This is pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, we're gonna travel there. This is where we need to go. I'm glad I'm finally able to use these portals to an extent, because I was wondering when those were finally going to, like, you know, be made use of. See? I told you, we're here. You know, most people can't leave the Twilight that easily. You'd better be grateful. It's your job to look for the bridge. Look hard. Look hard. Gee, I wonder where it could be. Oh, could it be this little, just this giant thing sticking up out of the ground like... I swear, Midna's condescending attitude. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about her more in depth in the next video, because I think that would just be a good time to really talk about like sidekick characters. So, wow, it's perfect, don't you think? What do you think? Should we take it? Yeah, let's warp. Good little obedient wolf. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna transfer back to where we were before. You want to travel to Kakariko Gorge? Yes, I do. I do want to travel to Kakariko Gorge. It seems like you... Yeah. There we go. There's the bridge. It's gonna be transported through the portal, and now... Here we go! That's nice. That is nice. So yeah, I'm legit just gonna get to where Eldin is, and then just save the Twilight segment for the next episode too. So that should be something. I'm trying to like film as much as I can in advance so that like I have a decent amount of time to do the montage that I want to do, because I have a feeling like it's going to be, and might be multiple videos, who knows. See? Just as I thought. So, isn't the power of Twilight amazing? Call me if you need the power again. It should help you find what we're looking for, don't you think? Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, we'll keep going. I'm gonna turn on my scent again. And I'm gonna, like, push my way through and just avoid all, like, the shadow creatures that... Oh! Shoot. Huh. What are they doing here? This is a pretty elaborate gate. What are they trying to keep in? Or out? I bet it'll be worth our while to dig in. No, that's not what I want to do. There we go. I forgot what to press again. So I am just going to do that. Just continue following the scent. But yeah, I'll also talk about like Kakariko in depth too. Oh, more shadow creatures. Looks like I'm gonna have to take out one and then get the other two with an area of effect. Oh, Jesus! Okay. I swear I'm not gonna get into the habit of doing that. Thanks for the direction, I guess? I'm just gonna attack this one repeatedly and then get the rest with an area of effect, because I don't trust it. I don't trust the... There we go. I don't need to lose any more hearts. And I really don't know how much damage these shadow creatures do in one hit. But there's the light spirit. To the hero who was transformed into a blue-eyed beast in the realm of shadows in Twilight. This way. Okay. I'm coming. I am a spirit of light. Hero chosen by the gods. Look for my light. Gather the light stolen by the shadows into this. And got another vessel of light to go ahead and track down the various pieces of Eldin's soul. Well, Eldin's light, I guess. So that's gonna be nice. Yeah, tears of light. Yeah, use your senses. I get it. The insects of darkness. They are the form taken by the evil that attached itself to my scattered light. And this shadowy twilight, the shadow insects are invisible, much as the people from your light world are. With the last of my power, let me mark your map with the locations of the tiers that I've turned into shadow insects. But be careful. The darkness now hunts you. Oh, that's good to know. Well, anyways, next video, we're going to be tracking down each of these tiers of light. I thank you all for tuning in. I will see you in the next video where we talk about, like, you know, just sidekicks in general, but also, just the various iterations of Kakariko Village. Like, I don't know if I'm going to get to Kakariko Village, but, you know, if you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up, because the algorithm's just not going to like a Fire Emblem creator for the most part. you know, doing something completely different from what he's used to, so it would be really helpful and appreciated. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.